And as you can see, the setup is there, so they are gonna be back to close the show. This was the first half of their set. We figured we might sandwich the rest of the night between them. So next, before the Neon Jesus, we are going to be calling the spirit of Christmas through poetry. So we're gonna call a couple of poets. Hopefully that brings us Santa. Hopefully that leads us to Jesus through song and dance. So it's gonna be quite the and don't worry about the rain. We have made a deal with the rain, and it won't fall on us. Believe us, seriously. We have sacrificed small mammals to it. So which it's not really like related to you. Yeah, yes, it's just don't worry about the brujeria thing going on around you. Just enjoy the results. All right, so a poet that has been participating in Fire Stage along the years, I would think at least 2 or 3, right? Or 5, shit, 5. Obviously, sometimes I'm drinking in these shows, but according to the teleprompter is telling me, please pronounce his name correctly. So I'm gonna try to pretend that I have coke in my nose. I don't, sadly, but I wish. And then you kind of like drop it into your gum, and you say, "Please give it off por el señor Ben McClucken." That was like really off. It was close. All right, thank you, sir. Give it up for this man.
Thank you. This man right here. Ben Makachawawa. I'm just going to do one because we are packed on time, I know. So, this was actually, Fire Stage was the first time that I ever did poetry that wasn't an open mic. It was the first time that it was like, I'm on the set list, guys. It was really cool. So this is a poem in Fire Stage fashion. It's just a poem about sex. And it's called Swimmingly, and it's about the first time I went to Portland. You had blue eyes, brown hair, a tattoo down your right side, yellow bra, and pink underwear. I met you at a bookstore in Portland, and I asked you out. It started with the backstroke at the bar, moved on to the breaststroke in my rental car, and it was a freestyle relay in my hotel room the rest of the night. Yeah, that night we fucked. That night we fucked. That night we fucked until orgasms were old news. But as the connection between us grew from something purely physical to emotional, we both knew the sad truth. I was leaving on Sunday. And so we redoubled our efforts, soaking those white hotel sheets transparent as if the mattress was in a wet t-shirt contest. And I must confess, it was some of the best sex that I've ever had. And maybe it was the desperation of it all. Maybe it was the desperation of it all, as if the pumping of our bodies could wind the clocks backwards on the wall and somehow give us just a little bit more time together. More time to bend underneath those sheets, time to find out how long this weekend could really be, time to cocoon ourselves in those t-shirt sheets and cum stains, time to pick apart our brains and bodies one desperate thrust at a time. We took our own desperate thrusts at time himself in the hopes that the holes we poked could somehow unyoke us from that wheel. It was a desperate attempt against what was real, but alarm clocks and calendars move always forward and at the same pace, no matter how frantically we race against them. I fell asleep Saturday night with you by my side. I woke up Sunday morning and you were gone. I didn't have your phone number. I just had a note Thank you for being you was all that you wrote. I sat in silence and I smoked a cigarette. Alarm clocks and calendars move always forward and at the same pace. Dear Portland girl, thank you for being you, for giving me that precious memory and for teaching me a lesson. Thanks everybody, have a good night.